Speaking of which, let's head out to the Good Day Garden right now. We've got David Whitwam on this New Year's Eve in 2020, the last day. Hey, David.
Happy New Year.
You too. You too.
I'm really excited about our gardening for the upcoming year. I'm looking forward to some really cold weather. You know, after we got done last week, I noticed that we had a problem, and I actually treated it last week after we got done talking.
Okay.
So
what was the problem?
I got some good stuff and some bad stuff. Yeah, okay. we have fire ants in the garden bed. So
yes,
kind of when I got over here, I don't know if you remember, one of the last plants I was showing you guys last week was this kale plant right here.
Mm-hmm.
So when we wrapped up, I kind of went back into this part of the bed. Now, I've gone ahead and pulled some of these out of the way. We've eaten these before, right? These are weeds. I put quotes around it because this is actually a beneficial plant to your garden. I don't want to get sidetracked, but it's oxalate. You can actually eat it, and it fixes nitrogen to your plants, which is why we leave it in here. I just cleared it all out so y'all could see what was going on. But when I went in here to start messing with these plants, I got attacked by fire ants.
Yikes.
So, yeah. So we had fire ants in the bed, and they were actually really set up right on these three kale plants right here. This one, and this one.
So they all had to go.
And, well, I can't tell if I killed them or if the ants killed them. But what I did is I actually used the last little bit. I always carry this with me in my garden go bag, which I'll show you guys my garden go bag next week. But this is a peppermint Dr. Bronner's natural soap. And I just mixed up a really strong solution of this. I actually found where the ant bed was.
Nice.
It was right here. Can you guys see it right there on the edge of?
That's the colony.
Right here?
Yep.
Yeah, and it was underneath this thing, so I picked this up and I sprayed this soap all down here. But I also sprayed it around the base of these plants. So, good news, bad news. The good news is, as you can tell, I got rid of the ants.
Good.
I mean, I'm not worried about them at all. Bad news is, the bad news is, I think I killed some of these plants.
That's okay.
Could have been the ants, could have been me. I'm not really too sure. But it's something I don't mind sacrificing to not have to use a heavy pesticide.
Right.
So that's it, folks. Soap and water, not dish soap. This is a good mild soap mixed with water. Spray it directly on where the fire ants are, and that'll at least get them out of your bed.
Okay.
So it doesn't work like I didn't get rid of the mound. They just moved.
Okay. Well, great.
You follow what I'm saying? I didn't get the queen. They're going to pop back up somewhere else. So you got to keep an eye out. They're going to pop back up somewhere else, and you want to chase them away from your edible garden. And if you choose to, that's when you can use like a stronger pesticide.
Okay.
And that way you're not putting a strong pesticide in your garden.
Okay, nice.
2020 ends with fire ants in the bed.
Very 2020. That is very, now
very
and we're looking for the queen. All right, David Whitwam, thank you. Happy New Year, huh? Truly.
See you next year.
Yeah, see you next year.